Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo flying insect trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo flying insect trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
President Joe Biden is dangerous and embarrassing and should be removed from the White House ahead of the 2024 election, experts told our channel. Time is up for the fumbling leader, notorious now for his painful public slip-ups, a former Army colonel and transatlantic policy analyst have warned. Former British Army Colonel Richard Kemp told our channel Biden needs to be replaced in office immediately as he poses a danger to the free world. He told our channel, he's not in a fit state to be leading the world's greatest superpower, perhaps the world's only superpower. On Thursday, Biden made the grave error of referring to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky as President Putin, the despot who has terrorized Ukraine for more than 2 years. The excruciating faux pas ironically followed a days-long crunch summit between NATO partners which focused heavily on the Ukraine war. Alan Mendoza, head of transatlantic foreign policy and security think tank the Henry Jackson Society, agrees that Biden presents a serious risk to the West. He told our channel the 81-year-old president failed to quell doubts about his mental capacity at the summit and is an embarrassment. Allen said, "It is embarrassing, I think, because these kind of gaffes, public, in front of the world's eyes, are not what you'd expect a president to be doing." This week's slip-up from Biden was the latest in a string of blunders the president has been ridiculed for as even his most senior Democratic colleagues call for him to quit. Even former President Barack Obama is thought to be maneuvering behind the scenes to get him out of the race. Reports also surfaced last week of an anonymous document titled "Unburdened by What Has Been the Case for Kamala." Shared amongst Democrats, it lays out a detailed plan for replacing Biden with Vice President Kamala Harris. Richard told our channel Biden's performance this week would have been very, deeply concerning for many members of NATO. He said, "To mistake Zelensky for Putin is about the worst thing he could do. It's very, very offensive, obviously, unintentionally offensive, but nevertheless. The President of the United States cannot afford to give unintentional insults of that sort." Richard warned our channel that Biden's mental fitness gives pleasure and encouragement to vicious foreign actors like Russia and China. He said it gives dictators Xi Jinping and Putin a less than intimidating picture of the state of the person that's supposed to be leading our defensive alliance. Richard told our channel, "I think he appears to be unwilling to stand down himself. The Democratic Party and the U.S. government needs to make sure he's not the next president. He should be ruled out of the president's race on mental health grounds." The ex-soldier, who has served across the globe in multiple wars since 1977, said the world is in a very, very critical period of a worsening security situation in the world. It's not enough just to say he shouldn't stand for election, he should be replaced now, by the vice president. He needs to be taken out of office now. And the vice president has a duty to replace him as president, and that should happen immediately. A lot could happen in the next 6 months. That's very dangerous if he remains at the helm. Richard added, and it's not just to the United States, obviously, it's very, very important to the whole of the free world, including the United Kingdom. Allen told our channel of this week's NATO summit, Biden, ruined it by those two big whoppers, referring to his mistakes about Kamala Harris and Zelensky. He added, "It's very difficult to see how you would get Zelensky and Putin confused. The Kamala Harris one was in a sense, worse because he didn't recover from it. He just went on as if it hadn't happened, saying that she was Vice President Trump instead. It is embarrassing, I think, because these kind of gaffes, public, in front of the world's eyes, are not what you'd expect a president to be doing." Biden's apparent confusion, Allen said, is dangerous, as it weakens the entire military alliance and wider West in the eyes of actors like Russia, China, or Iran. He said, "It's quite clear that his performance is deteriorating over time. In the last 6 months to a year, it's been much worse than it was beforehand. If you're looking at this and you're put